हो वो साथ कि ये लम्हे थम जाए, छूट ना पाए उनका हाथ। जब मिले कोई ऐसे जो दे इतने सुकून के जज्बात, गलती से भी वो दामन छूट ना पाए। I thought you were crying. गलती से भी वो दामन छूट ना पाए, बस इतना रखना याद उन हाथों।
Recently, I've taken membership in Discovery Garden Toastmasters.
वेलकम एनी टाइम। सर जी आप
शुभ संध्या। अमित भाटिया मेरा नाम है और काफ़ी सुना था इतना भव्य और अलौकिक क्लब के बारे में, तो आई थिंक लकी हूँ मैं जो आज यहाँ पर फर्स्ट टाइम आया हूँ। थैंक यू अनीफ जी।
क्या बात, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। और हमारे यहाँ गेस्ट प्लीज।
मैं टोस्टमास्टर अनुराधा हूँ। मैं 2 क्लब की मेंबर हूँ, ABCD एनीबडी कैन डांस एंड एमिरेट्स टोस्टमास्टर्स क्लब। आज का थीम बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगा, सितारे ज़मीन पर, इसलिए मैं आई।
अनुराधा जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। सौम्या जी आप भी तो फर्स्ट टाइम आई है मेरे ख्याल से हमारे यहाँ। आप तो कुछ 2 वर्ड बोले आलिया भट्ट जी प्लीज।
मुझे आप इंट्रोड्यूस करने बोल रहे हैं, मुझे इंट्रोड्यूस करने के बाद, बट आई थिंक आज मैं अपने हिंदी प्रोफेसर को प्राउड फील कराऊंगी। इतना ज़्यादा हिंदी बोलने की कोशिश, पूरी कोशिश करूंगी।
क्या बात है, क्या बात है।
दैट विल बी द इंटेंट। आई ट्राई माय बेस्ट। थैंक यू।
और कौन है हमारे यहाँ? वेरी गुड। और हमारे यहाँ गेस्ट आप प्लीज अपना परिचय दीजिए।
मेरा नाम पूजा मुद्गल है। मुझे ये अवसर DKM मंदार ने दिया है। लास्ट टाइम ये हमारे क्लब में आए थे, उन्होंने मेरा स्पीच देखा और मुझे बोला कि मेरे क्लब में आओ और यहाँ पर आकर स्पीच दो। तो थैंक यू सो मच DKM मंदार।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप आए हमारे इंडियन अंसारी का बहुत शुक्रिया। सर जी आप
मेरा नाम मयूर है। मैं डिस्कवरी गार्डन टोस्टमास्टर क्लब से हूँ और शाह आजम ने मुझे इनवाइट किया टू बी द वर्ल्ड मास्टर फॉर द डे, तो मैंने हिंदी में भी उसका अनुरोध किया है।
माशाल्लाह, वेरी नाइस वेरी नाइस। पमीर सर आप भी अपने लिए 2 वर्ड बोल दो। पमीर सर आपका जाए।
मेरा नाम मोहम्मद शबीब है। आज मैं तो हिंदी में बात करने का ट्राई कर रहा हूँ। मैं अभी प्रेसिडेंट हूँ लगून टोस्टमास्टर्स क्लब और MES ब्रेनस्टॉर्मर्स टोस्टमास्टर्स क्लब। हनी जी हमारा बहुत अच्छा दोस्त है एंड आई एम सो हैप्पी टू बी हियर इन बॉलीवुड।
बहुत शुक्रिया। दोस्त को दादा नहीं करोगे आप, मेंबरशिप लोगे यहाँ पर भी। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। यस मैम।
Hi, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Unity Senas, and I was able to join the Bollywood Toastmasters Club before, but I wasn't able to continue it. And it's so lucky that I have TM President Khatri, who always invites me via WhatsApp. So when the time came that I was able to read his invitation, I really asked him where's the venue and all, because I want to join and I want to learn more and how the Bollywood Toastmasters Club works here in Dubai. So
You meet me after the meeting.
yes, sir.
VP
I
membership.
will.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to learning more from this event tonight.
Come on, let's move forward. Thank you very much.
Right there is my energy. Not only for tonight, but when I joined Toastmaster. But did you know how I discovered Toastmaster? No? Well, let me take you back to a magical journey. That was on November 2020.
To evaluate TTM eligibility, we have TTM Soumya. Can you please sit down with the project objectives?
Please, good evening everyone. Our speaker, Vakta, is attempting Pathway Effective Coaching Level 3 Project Know Your Sense of Humor. The purpose of this speech is to begin developing a collection of humorous stories and to present a speech that includes humor. Timer, please note, time is 5 to 7 minutes.
In Toastmasters for 20 years. Speech time.
I have.
ये जीवन
ये जीवन है, ये जीवन है, ये जीवन है। सो हमने सुना 2 स्पीकर्स को, ऑलरेडी हमारे पास और भी 3 स्पीकर्स हैं। तो दिल थाम के रखिए, आराम से बैठिए। इसको खड़ा होना है, आप खड़े हो सकते हैं, लेकिन बीच में नहीं, पहले और बाद में। तो सो आई आस्क्ड DTM Harish, if you get opportunity, which act of kindness will you do? I've kept some things for the meeting to ask. So DTM Harish, I would like to ask, if you get one chance to do act of kindness, what it will be?
Act of kindness would be simple. So मैं कोई भी समा मंत्रमुग्ध बना दूंगा.
Oh, thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. How many of you have entered a saloon, hair cutting saloon, and to walk out thinking that after the haircut you would look ravishing like Amir Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Tom Cruise, or Joy? But you walked out like a plucked chicken or a peeled banana. This happened to me last Sunday. When I went to my regular saloon, regular barber, to have a humble hair trim on this humble hairline, you know this Himalayan glacier is now melting. There is nothing much there to cut. But looking at this severe summer, I thought, let me have a modest haircut. So I sat there in front of my barber. He finished his job efficiently, effectively. Then, after some time, he looked into my eyes. He came near me, made me mantramugdha, and asked me a question. That life-altering 3 words he uttered. He said, "Sir, can I wax?" I said, "Wax? What? My chest?" "No, sir. Nose. Andar jungle hai." The way he shouted, the person sitting next to my chair was having a facial scrub with 2 cucumber on his eyes, suddenly sprang open and he started looking at me as if I was owner of that Amazon rainforest. Before I could evade, before I could run away, before I could take any evasive action, I saw this guy standing right next to me with the paraphernalia of waxing in his hands. A bowl of hot steaming wax. And that gleam on his eyes. Ab aayega maza, huh? And he was like an expert durate. He was spinning and stirring that hot wax with the 2 earbud sticks. And looking at me. And he took a dollop of that wax. The steam rose, so did my BP. And within no time, he took a scoop of that wax and just put it in my nostril as if he has found a USB port for charging his phone. Ouch was my reaction. I closed my eyes. Before I could do anything, I was feeling that sensation, that heat, burning of my nasal hair, that smell of that ostentatious wax. And suddenly, the second ouch moment, the other nostril was also plugged in. I was wondering whether I would be looking like Bebo. Now, Bebo is my pet cat with lovely whiskers. But slowly, when I opened my eyes, I was not looking like Bebo, not like a porcupine, but I was definitely looking like my old Doordarshan type TV antenna. You remember those TV antennas where our parents used to summon us on the rooftop to adjust that so that the shaky image would stabilize? And before my imagination was running wild could stabilize, suddenly he came near me, looked into my eyes, and in a single whack, he took out all 4 sticks. I would have shouted, I would have yelled, I would have spoken to him in some 5-6 different languages. I even spoke to him in Morse code. And this guy, like an enlightened monk, was standing there with that expression, Mogambo Khushwa. And he was holding those trophies in his hands. And he was showing it to me. "Sir, you are 3 grams of Amazon rainforest. I said, okay, yeah, okay, finish, I'm going now. He said, sir, wait. Now what? Sir, what about your ears? Oh no. I knew if it was Amazon here, there it would be Jurassic Park. But I said no. Sir, you are Lalu Prasad Yadav fan, eh? A lot of jungle here. Sir, no, I don't want it. Sir, but listen to me. Today in our saloon, with a nose job, ear job is free. Free. It literally teased and tingled my middle class sensibilities. For us, anything which is free, chalta hai yaar. It was welcome. So I literally lent him my ears. For next 5 to 10 minutes, he was working on my ears like an expert archaeologist, digging, plowing, prodding, plucking, and waxing. After everything was over, I just sat there. I was just wondering, thinking on this weird, funny design of this Mother Nature. I was looking skywards and I was trying to connect with the Lord, the Creator. I was asking him, hey खुदा तेरी खुदाई कैसी? ये खुदा तेरी खुदाई कैसी? शरीरों के इन सुरागों में बालों की उगाई कैसी? जहां चाहिए वहां बालों की छटाई कैसी? ये खुदा तेरी खुदाई कैसी? Dear friends, in our journey of life, we all face trials and tribulations. Love, loss, pain. Some of us endure pain, some of us enjoy pain, some of us run away from pain. That's why we have someone like Hanif Bhai, who still does mountain climbing. Someone like Jayesh Bhai, who does scuba diving. Someone like Mandar, who does the skydiving. And I did nose vaccine. It is not the incidents which gives you that pain. It is the memory, how you treasure it, how you cherish it, and how you narrate it as a speech in the next project. That is the difference. Because my dear friends, after all, ये जीवन है, इस जीवन का यही है रंग रूप. थोड़े बाल है, थोड़ी वैक्सिंग है, यही है छाँव धूप. ये जीवन है, यही है. Back to you.
I have always believed my eyes all my life and see the motto, you see what you see. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests.
Good evening.
Let me take you to one fine morning where my husband and I reminded ourselves
का परियोजना है डिस्टिंग्विश्ड टोस्टमास्टर फर्स्ट स्पीच. इस परियोजना का उद्देश्य सदस्य को एक नेता और सार्वजनिक वक्ता के रूप में अपना कौशल यानी स्किल प्रदर्शित करना है.
About a time when losing taught you more than winning ever could. They say winning is everything, but tell us about a time when losing taught you more than winning ever could. Toastmaster.
मैं आया था शहर ज़दा में. I came here to be mesmerized by the speeches. और हुआ क्या? What happened? From the first to the last, I understood from Toastmaster Joey the content and the belief and the passion has no language barrier. It just shines through. फिर टोस्टमास्टर नजन का मैंने सुना और उन्होंने एक इतनी गहरी बात बताई. अपनी ही स्पीच में एक बहुत बड़ा मसला हमारे आगे रखा, हमें सोचने पे मजबूर किया. टोस्टमास्टर हरीश ने मुझे समझाया कि औरतों की वैक्सिंग कितनी टफ हो सकती है. If I left anyone out, टोस्ट मास्टर पूजा ने समझाया कि ऐनक लेते वक्त हमेशा उसके लेंस का रंग देख लेना चाहिए. The world you see is the glasses that you wear. I say all of this because when I started my journey, I thought every speech I make, everything I say is a guaranteed success. So I envisioned that success, वो जीत स्टेज के ऊपर पहले से मैं ले चुका था. But then I came on stage and I started understanding and appreciating all the different speeches that came out. And I understood that you do not undervalue, you do not make presuppositions, you go with a clear mind and you hear people out. और जब आप वो देखते हो, you lose, you get the opinion from the others, but eventually, that is how you learn. That's what you have gained. That is one instance in my life when I have won, when I have lost. Thank you.
में तेरी मिट्टी, मिट्टी में तेरा. और आपका टॉपिक है टेल अस अबाउट अ टाइम व्हेन समवन अंडरएस्टिमेट यू एंड यू प्रूव देम रॉन्ग. किसी ऐसे टाइम के बारे में बताएं जब किसी को आपकी काबिलियत पे शक था लेकिन आपने उन्हें गलत साबित किया. ओवर टू यू टोस्ट मास्टर.
थैंक यू. Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is such a common occurrence in most of our lives that we come across some absolutely unforeseen, unthought of situations. And so also for the people around us, they don't expect what can be achieved. I would say it has happened with me a couple of times. The first and foremost when I passed my high school and appeared for PABT test, Pilot Aptitude Betty test. It is considered to be very difficult test because you have to show coordination of all the four limbs in different direction. As the luck will have, I had my fears. There was no such thing as preparation or advanced training or such thing. Straight from a small village of Rajasthan, I went to Dehradun to appear for SS3 interview test. And to my utter surprise, I passed through. Likewise, introduction to Dubai was also one of such happening. Of course, I harbored the dream of going overseas, and as the luck will have, without any preparation, without any intimation, I got a call from a local company, and this is how I landed here. And today, with so many of you around, I'm enjoying. Thank you.
What would you say? Imagine you are a coach giving a pep talk to your younger self before a big match. What would you say? Toastmaster Anwar.
Well, going for a match, there are a lot of things that come to your mind. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you go for a match? Well, what match is it in the first place? Is it a cricket match? Is it a football match? Is it a tennis match? Well, the matches that I have gone through in my life only. And I will say the biggest match in my life has been the match of facing an audience, and that audience has been when I was dancing. I was always a very scared dancer. I never danced freely. I was always scared of stepping onto the stage. And and I never looked at the audience, and my hands and legs just shook. But there came a point when I realized that every dancer who comes on the stage is like that. They were always shivering, they were always very scared. And all that you need to do when you come on stage is just shake a leg, shake a hip, and nobody actually bothers how good you actually dance. If you move a hip, you move make a move, you win the heart of the audience. And that's all you need to do. And from that moment onwards, I never cared about the audience. And that is a pep talk that I even give today. Whenever I come onto stage to do a match for dance, do it. Don't care about the audience. You just do it. Dance with all your heart out. And that's all you need to win your audience. Win yourself. That's the first step. And that's a pep talk that I would give myself, to my younger self. If I do it again.
Go back. Who would you hand it to next and why? You are in a rally race and life is your battle. Who would you hand it to next and why? Toastmaster Junior.
Thank you. To my fellow Toastmasters and guests, a pleasant good evening to one and all.
Good evening.
In life, we always face races and whatever battles that we're facing right now in life, we always think of to whom are we going to give this winning battle to the next part or to the next person. In my life, when I started here in Dubai in 2006, I don't have any family. I work here, meeting new friends, meeting new challenges, and I never felt scared of facing all this because I know that in life, you always have somebody who will gonna mentor you or somebody who gonna help you to get it through. And knowing that in every race, in everything that you're going to do, when you use your heart, when you put your heart in it, you always win. And you always do this because you want to pass it on to your son, to your daughter, who will see you as a strong mom, as a strong mother, whom they're gonna rely on when they're gonna grow up. And so for me, when I do this race, I'm doing it not only for myself, but to my son and daughter, who will see me through when I win everything in life. Thank you. Thank you.
Bollywood TM. Thank you.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
If you dare permanently let it be, you, me, nobody can hit as hard as life. So if you want to hit, don't hit back. It ain't about hitting back. It's about getting hit and keeping moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. So don't keep showing up. Keep moving forward. Toastmaster George.
And of course, good evening. Toastmaster Najam Faham. The objective was same, basic methods of telling a speech in a way that the purpose is well defined. So what was the purpose? You have to ask, when you write any speech, you have to ask what is the, I thought in your entire rendition with interesting content, of course, it was little bit monotonous and dry. Why monotonous? Because when you are speaking about certain things, why gender and not married and all these things, you could have put crescendo and varieties, low and
ये जीवन है, इस जीवन का यही है रंग रूप, थोड़ा हंसना, थोड़ा रोना और थोड़ा नाक के बाल निकालना. First of all, thank you so much to our speaker for giving us a hair-raising experience we didn't knew we needed today. Your speech on plucking hair, nasal hair, was not only unique, but it was nose-worthy. You took us deep into a topic most of us would never publicly discuss, and somehow made it socially acceptable. The opening was amazing. Knowing our speaker, he is someone who has contested at the BTEC level stage, and that really shows when he comes and he talks, right? So if I speak about the objective of the speech was collection of humorous stories, and to present that speech that includes humor. Well, there was humor sprinkled all over the speech, isn't it, from the start till the end. With regards to the body language, yes, there was eye contact, there was that conviction, voice modulation, you name it, all the ticks of an effective, superior quality speech which he demonstrated on the speech. But my job as an evaluator becomes very tricky, and I could see my neighbor, Toastmaster Amit, looking at me. Your evaluation be better worded. Right? So I'm going to add value from my side on how to make this speech, which is already such a great speech, to next level. So when we talk about pathways, and this is a challenge which I give to the seasoned speakers who are already there, because they need something extra. And this is my humble opinion. The pathways was effective coaching, right? And this particular level, which is level 3, the main objective is to learn coming to consensus, right? Effective consensus. I would have really loved in the speech, even the messaging, if you could have got the consensus part and get everyone to that consensus, because I felt the message was little short. And another thing, because he's such a seasoned speaker, I would have really loved some kind of props. Maybe that earbud, yeah? That would have, anyways, he painted the picture so well. But imagine he's standing with the earbud, right? So that would have been another experience. Overall, beautifully demonstrated speech. If next time you can relate to your pathways and include a prop if it is relevant, right? With this, back to you.
You see what you see. A very well crafted story talks about a party where everybody had fun except for the speaker. What an amazing tone, which normally happens in every typical family, including mine. The speaker started with a question about a party, goes on to explain how the party went on, how she prepared for the party, went to the party, saw how her spouse enjoyed the party while she left herself behind. This would typically happen even with my own family. My wife would be in the same situation.
The effort, the enthusiasm he has shown, let us acknowledge it. He has given a wonderful speech, of course, and he proved that vision without action is a action without vision is a nightmare. So he neither had a dream nor a nightmare. He has showed, he explained his vision in such a nice way that he has got a lot of experience in doing this particular preview, and he has got a lot of plans in his mind. What was the most attractive moment in his speech? He was shivering when
TM Joey used it once, DTM Jayesh used it once, TM Alan used it once, TM Pooja used it once, DTM Hanif Khatri used it once, TM Prashant used it once, TM Umar used it once, DTM Mandar used it once, and the winner is DTM Harish used it twice. Big round of applause.
Not in one language, multiple languages. And you just have 10 minutes to evaluate all of them. So I request 3 minutes extra. Timer, please. If President, okay. Great. So let's start off. The meeting started right on time, but I was not here.
Being general evaluator, I should have been here on time. However, my sincere apologies. But I am sure SAA did a fantabulous job because the name on the agenda is DTM Mandar.
Yeah, but it was a change.
Change.
Okay. DTM South. She mentioned about, again, the charismatic and the kind of humor was matched with the original speech with her evaluation. And noseworthy is a new word I couldn't tell you. Never can be discussed in person and made it socially acceptable. I think that's the power of humor, right? That's wonderful. And eye contact and body language, who can match superstar DTM Harish Gilji in this District 127? Now, one aspect which is very, very new to me was suggested by DTM Soumya. I will probably refer back and get it verified. I don't know what DTM Harish is also thinking about it. She mentioned about a level 3 speech saying reaching consensus. For me, it is a separate project altogether. But today she gave me a new perspective, saying that the other elective subjects in the level 3 should be at least aligned with the theme of level 3. That is completely new to me. I've done a DTM path, but this is very, very new to me. I just need to get it verified with education team whether it's intended.
It's not mandatory.
Mandatory.
Yeah, it is for each level you learn a skill. Right?
Yeah.
For pathways, it is said you
So let's not debate it right now, but we will get it verified because it's completely new to me. It's probably I would love to do that again in that new perspective. So very well done. Now, DTM Harish speech. What would we learn from a humorous speech? The kind of things which when we listen to the speech, we should look at it in a more analytical manner. In an analytical manner. How did he generate humor? That is something which we need to listen very closely. Toastmaster Harish Gilji, he used the power of multiple languages to generate humor, but also alliterations. There were so many of them. Exaggeration, because what he did was he was generating humor by exaggerating the things. So what I recommend all the audience who's listening to listen to the speech by looking at how did he generate humor with each of those statements. That is the kind of class, because his speech itself is a master class. So how that humor is generated, because once you understand that, you can write your own humor speech. That is the power of these masters when they deliver their speeches, right? So he used a lot of humor, available tools for humor, twists. He will tell 1, 2, and the third one. Like I think Shah Rukh Khan, so like somewhere he used that. Joey, bringing in Joey along with Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan was unexpected, but it generated humor. So that's a twist. He exaggerated with the Bebo, I think Bebo. So that in that way he kind of exaggerated or animated, making it animal. Like so, what I said is what I'm like. Look at the tools, what each of human speakers are using in their speeches, and use that to write your own speech. A wonderful, great speech. Toastmaster.